What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and today I will be breaking down everything we know so far about the akuma in Black Clover and all of their different forms, powers, and abilities. The akuma are also known as either demons or devils, depending on the translation. Personally, I prefer using demons because that's the same term used in other anime that we cover here on the channel, including the 7 Deadly Sins and Demon Slayer. So I just use demon, but if you prefer devil, then that is totally fine with me. Along with discussing the various powers, forms, and abilities of demons in Black Clover, I will also be ranking all of the known demons from weakest to strongest based on the information that we have so far. That isn't to say that certain demons, like say Asta's demon, won't become stronger over time, or that they don't have hidden potential that we still haven't seen. But for this video, I have to go by the information that is currently available. If you enjoyed the Black Clover content on this channel and you want us to keep it going, please leave a like to let me know. We will do our best, although unfortunately Black Clover is a frequent target for false strikes. And if you happen to be new to AnimeUproar, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. Stay tuned until the end of this video because I will be showing some appreciation for all of the awesome artists who helped bring Black Clover fan art and panels to life on the internet. And finally, this video will include manga spoilers because I will be talking about everything we know so far about the demons, so please proceed with caution, you have been warned. The demons are an ancient race of extremely powerful magical beings. Demons appear to have some physical similarities to each other, such as horns, sharp teeth, and giant dark wings. But these features also appear to vary greatly from demon to demon. The demons actually come from another dimension, so they are not originally from the main world in Black Clover. During a conversation with Noelle back in chapter 222, Dorothy Unsworth reveals that under normal circumstances, demons cannot manifest into this world. Since they are from another dimension, they should not be appearing in this world unless something is seriously wrong. In the past, certain mages were able to use forbidden magic to make a deal with the devil in order to get more power. If a mage is willing to sacrifice something and make a contract in order to get power from the demons, they are able to break the barrier that separates this world from the world of the demons. According to Dorothy, at the current point in the story, the barrier between the demon world and the normal world is not as strong as it once was, and it is clear that more demonic power has been infiltrating the non-demon world. When they do manage to infiltrate this world, demons are able to possess the bodies of other creatures, such as humans and elves, and they are also able to possess certain objects, such as a 5-leaf grimoire. However, we don't know anything about the demon world itself or why the demons from that world would want to travel to this dimension in the first place. But regardless of how and why demons choose to enter this world, it is clear that they possess incredibly strong and rare otherworldly powers such as kotodama magic and anti-magic. The demons are intrinsically linked to forbidden magic, so let's talk about forbidden magic and its significance. In chapter 221, Charlotte implies that forbidden magic gets its power from the alternate dimension where the demons reside. Forbidden magic interferes with the nature of the world and the very nature of life. For example, the curse that was supposed to activate when Charlotte turned 18 was going to forcibly change the form of her soul and the nature of her magic. And there was no one in the kingdom who knew how to break the curse, but Yami eventually managed to do it by stealing Charlotte's heart. There are multiple other examples of forbidden magic being used over the course of the series, including Licht using forbidden magic to turn himself into the giant demon, Sakre using forbidden magic in order to temporarily seal away the kotodama demon, and the kotodama demon himself using forbidden magic in order to activate reincarnation magic on the elves. Before we get into breaking down and ranking all the known demons, let's talk about all the forms and powers that we've seen in the series that are directly related to demon magic. After the Elf Massacre, Licht was able to use forbidden magic and the magic stones in order to transform himself into what looked like a giant demon. And this form is also sometimes referred to as the demon god. In this form, Licht became a mindless monster bent on destruction, and he was ultimately killed by Lumiere, the first Wizard King. It is worth noting that the reason Licht turned himself into a monster was to stop the devil from taking control of his body. Taking on this form and being killed by Lumiere was the only way to stop the devil from incarnating into this world. This is because in order to fully manifest into this world and attain their full power, demons must obtain both a physical body and a 5-leaf grimoire. We also have the Dark Elf form. Because creatures who have been brought back to life through forbidden reincarnation magic are stricken with wicked hearts, their negative emotions are amplified and their personalities are more susceptible to such negative feelings as despair, hatred, and jealousy. When an elf who has been reincarnated becomes fully corrupt by these negative emotions, he transforms into a Dark Elf. So far, the only known example of a Dark Elf was Patri after he learned the truth about the Kotodama demon's manipulation of him and his emotions. In this form, Patri's skin became darker, his light magic became demon light magic, which is a dark version of light magic, and the whites of his eyes turned black. In the Dark Elf form, Patri seems to just be driven by mindless destruction and he doesn't appear to have any emotion or remorse, which is similar to Licht's giant demon form. However, Asta is able to get through to Patri after his anti-magic allows Asta to enter Patri's mind. After that, Patri appears to revert back to his normal form, although his left eye remains black while the other eye goes back to normal. Finally, because she used forbidden magic in order to seal away the Kotodama demon, Sakre manifested 2 demonic horns on her head. And of course, Asta takes on demonic features when he uses the Black Asta transformation. Keeping all of these examples in mind, it is clear that using any type of magic connected to a demon, including forbidden magic, disrupts the nature of the world, and using demonic magic has significant physical effects for the user. And now let's talk about all the known demons themselves. First up, we have Asta's demon, the demon who lives inside of Asta's 5-leaf grimoire and whose unique demonic power is anti-magic. Thanks to the demon inside his grimoire, Asta is able to use anti-magic in order to nullify other forms of magic. In fact, it is so effective that anyone who tries to use anti-magic will instantly have their own magic nullified, so the only person who is able to use anti-magic effectively is Asta because he doesn't have any magic to begin with. We know that the demon within Asta's grimoire began possessing it at some point after it became a 5-leaf grimoire. And that is the point at which it stopped being Licht's grimoire, since before that moment it had actually belonged to Licht. This same grimoire then became Asta's grimoire after it chose him some 500 years later. We know that the demon inside the 5-leaf grimoire is able to communicate with Asta inside his mind, and during Asta's battle with Dark Elf Patri, we learned that the demon has the power to allow Asta to infiltrate the mind of someone else, read their memories, and communicate with them directly inside their own mind. During his fight with Ladros, Asta engages in an internal battle with the demon inside his grimoire. The demon offers to defeat Ladros for Asta if only Asta would allow the demon to take control of his body. The demon says that he has been waiting for a chance to take possession of a physical body, and that he intends to take Asta's. But Asta manages to stay in control, and the demon remains inside the grimoire. Asta is thus able to stay himself while still using the demon's anti-magic abilities. And in fact, as the most recent chapters of the manga have shown, and especially after the 6-month time skip, through immense training, Asta is learning to control the anti-magic more and more effectively, and as a result he is getting stronger and stronger. During the battle with the Kotodama devil or demon, however you want to call him, Asta's demon spoke to the other demon directly. The Kotodama demon confirmed that Asta's demon is from the same alternate dimension as he is. But the Kotodama demon also implied that Asta's demon was a lower ranked demon than he is. He basically told Asta's demon to stay in his place and to show respect to a higher ranked demon like him. For his part, Asta's demon did refer to the Kotodama demon as his senior or senpai, but I'm not sure if that was a serious statement or if he was just mocking the Kotodama demon. With that said, from the interaction between the two demons and the Kotodama demon's implication that he is a higher ranked demon, and also from the fact that in order to defeat the Kotodama demon, Asta needed the help of Lumiere, Licht and all the elves, Yami, Yuno, and so many others, we can assume that Asta's demon is not quite as strong as the Kotodama demon, at least not at this point in the story. It is quite possible that Asta's demon's future potential is higher than the Kotodama demon's, or that Asta's demon, if he succeeded in actually possessing a physical body himself instead of relying on Asta, would be significantly stronger than he is now. However, based on the limited information that we have at this time, I have to place the Kotodama demon above Asta's demon in terms of strength. So with that in mind, next let's talk about the Kotodama demon and his unique power. As his name suggests, this creature uses kotodama magic, which is a type of magic that allows him to alter physical reality with his words. He can summon everything from otherworldly monsters to swords and all sorts of other magical and non-magical weapons by just mentioning them verbally. And he can also manipulate a wide variety of objects and even living beings at will. As we have seen throughout the story, the Kotodama demon is a master manipulator, so this unique otherworldly power suits him well. One of the limitations of kotodama magic is that the user can't simply command another living being to die, but other than that, this power is pretty incredible and ridiculously overpowered. Most magic from this world has little to no effect on the Kotodama demon. The only exceptions are Yami's dark magic, and of course Asta's anti-magic, but anti-magic is also a type of power that comes from a demon and therefore from the alternate dimension. As mentioned earlier, based on the information we have so far in the story, I have to place the Kotodama demon above Asta's demon in strength. The sheer number of OP warriors that were required to come together to defeat the Kotodama demon, and the demon's own feats, place him above Asta's demon for now. But Asta's demon certainly has the potential to become stronger in the near future. And finally, the strongest demon that we have met so far is the newest arch-villain of the series, the demon who controls the entire Spade Kingdom and who goes by the name Meggie Kula. Now, it is true that as of right now, we don't have a lot of information about Meggie Kula, but I'm ranking him as the strongest demon that we have met thus far for the following reasons. First of all, from a narrative perspective, it would make sense that as the story goes on and all the main characters get stronger, the villains will also get stronger. If Meggie Kula is built up as this next major villain and it turns out that Asta's demon can just wreck him on his own, the build-up will have been incredibly anticlimactic. Second, the ruler of the Heart Kingdom, Loro Pechica, also known as Beaver Girl, stated outright in chapter 228 that she believes that Meggie Kula is stronger than the Kotodama demon. And finally, Meggie Kula seems to have the special ability which allows him to drain the mana of everyone in the Spade Kingdom and repurpose the power for his own ends. Moreover, Meggie Kula appears to be allowing multiple people to use part of his demon power at once without him needing to actually directly possess their bodies. Judging by the power of the Dark Triad, the current rulers of the Spade Kingdom who seem to be getting their strength directly from Meggie Kula, it is safe to assume that Meggie Kula's power is unlike anything we've seen before. Xenon alone was able to defeat an entire Diamond Kingdom army by himself with incredible ease. And he turned out to be so strong that even Luck Voltia himself was scared of him. Assuming that Xenon is only using a fraction of Meggie Kula's true power, since other members of the Spade ruling elite have also been using Meggie Kula's power at the same time, it isn't hard to imagine that at full power, Meggie Kula would be an absolute monster when it comes to overall strength. We can't forget that Meggie Kula is said to have killed the insanely strong Asier Silva with one of his curses. And he was also able to place a deadly curse on Beaver Girl. I still have a sneaking suspicion that Asier Silva isn't really dead, but even so, Meggie Kula is, in my opinion, the strongest demon or devil that we have met up to this point in the story. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with my rankings? And is there anything I forgot about the demons that you would have liked to see mentioned in this video? Overall, we still know very little about the demons, their origins, their true intentions, and their rare and otherworldly powers. But that lingering mystery is part of the fun, and I can't wait to learn more about Meggie Kula in particular. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Black Clover content on the channel, please leave a like to let me know. It really does help. And if you happen to be new to AnimeUproar, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. A big shout out to Colored Clovers, a dedicated team of artists who work hard every week to bring the Black Clover manga to life by coloring all the panels. The Black Clover series is still highly underrated, so it's always great to see such dedicated fans and talented artists working hard. I especially want to single out Yuri and One Hooks. I really love these guys. I follow their art every week. They are amazing. Please show them some love. I will link to their Twitter profiles down in the description. I want to give a massive thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons who support the channel and make what we do possible. With all the problems on YouTube lately, patron support means more than ever, so thank you guys so much. Special thanks to all of our Pro Hero tier patrons, including the one and only Gilgamesh, Nothing But a Fan, Jason Wilson, King Zeldris, $50 Beat, Anatoly Kazatsky, Alpha Dio, Angel Cruz, and Team Sparky 65. And I can't forget the ones who rise above all other clans. A huge thank you to all of our The One tier patrons, including Ingrata, Alolanadam, Matty Mac, Makotakun, The World, Steelers, The School Bus, and Tyson Quirino. If you enjoy our content and you feel we provide value for you, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a single dollar will give you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, and your name will appear in our videos along with these legendary people. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.